Morning. It's day 3. We're sitting outside the Comfort Inn where we stayed last night and rode out the storm. Luckily the weather pattern has changed quite a bit from what Foxfeet's telling me. I haven't looked, but she's saying that it's now supposed to track away from us, and hopefully, though it's probably going to be pretty overcast, that was the last of the real rain, so that's good. As you can see, my glasses are already starting to change color. There are UV rays coming through. But yeah, we're waiting here. We have about half an hour before our shuttle that we scheduled with, is it Carlin's? Carlin's shuttle service. They do all of PA. Super nice old lady. Older lady, that's rude. She and her husband moved down here from New York and started doing the shuttle service. I have their card. I'm probably gonna save the number and then give their card to a northbound hiker who might need it. But yeah, she was very prompt. I called her and I asked, well, if you do all of PA, how quickly can you be to Route 501? And she's like, oh, like 15 minutes. And then when she picked us up, she said she would have been here faster if she had realized it was raining. She wouldn't have put her earrings on. So she was a really sweet lady. And so yeah, we're gonna get back on trail today. Okay, so here we are. I'm back up at 501 shelter. It's a pretty cool shelter. Fully enclosed structure. I mean, it's pretty big. It has a caretaker, which I don't know if you'll be able to see it through. Oh yeah, you'll definitely see it. That's the caretaker building. And then right there, that little thing is the that's a solar shower. So it's got that. A weird bathroom, but pretty cool shelter. It's huge. You can go inside. Foxfeet's in here writing in the journal. So yeah, it has a ton of stuff on the walls. Nice little diagram. So here, where we are, privy. Little ways. That's not a good representation of how far that was. But yeah, so we're gonna be going this way. And apparently there's an overlook, hang glider meadow, whatever that means. And that is, I think, where we're gonna go. Whether we continue past there or not, I don't know. So very cool. Trash cans, recycling, whole bunch of stuff. That's a huge hiker bin. And then they have a little one here, which Foxfeet just swapped out our hotel peanut butters for some real packable peanut butters. And there's a bunch of other stuff. There's chicken creations, ramen. Pretty nice little box. They come pick up, well, that's all the cardboard, everybody that gets pizza here, like we did last night. But yeah, so here's the rest of the shelter. It's got a bunch of bunks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's got 12 beds. Definitely got some nice chairs, big picnic table in the middle. There's Foxfeet. Say hi. She's right in there, but it's got this really cool big old sunroof, which I'm sure we would have heard the rain blasting off of last night. Some games. So yeah, it's a pretty cool shelter. You know, we stayed in town, which was awesome. It was fine, except for the water there was absolutely disgusting. So we're going to swap out water here. And then we're gonna get on the road. Yeah, feeling a little bit better, so that's good. Oh, look at, they even labeled it just like we try to do at home, yet nobody at the bachelor party understood that. All right, check in with you guys later. We're out here in Hang Glider Meadow. Right behind me, it's all grass, it's nice, and then it just ends. So this is where they run and jump. I don't know if I can, yeah, that's it, way out there. Definitely not done with the rocks yet. Ooh, they're worse than they're wet. So we've crossed another road. We're a couple miles in, and I'd say for the last mile, the trail's basically been like this. It's just a road, and it's awesome. Nice breeze, the sun's out. This day is totally taking a turn for the better. Woo. So our short day, we're stopping here at the William Penn Shelter. You can see there's the privy right there. I just went the opposite side of the ridge, 0.2 down to the water source. So got a bunch of water, but nice little trail here, man. So that dirt road continued the entire way here. I mean, literally big enough for a truck, nice dirt, little ups and downs. I mean, just couldn't be nicer. Yeah, the trail god smiled on us today. We got a beautiful trail. The sun came out. It's really windy, but I'd put my headphones in if we were going further, but we're staying at the William Penn Shelter. Look at this. Got nice fencing so you don't go too far. Big thing. Ooh. Already has some lovely smells coming out of it though. That composting smell, not really poop smell, but not great. So Foxy's down here. Now this is a unique shelter. Supposedly it's got a picnic table. I can see it. It's also 2 stories tall and sleeps 16 hikers. Now, if I had to wager, I'd say we're probably gonna be the only people here tonight, but we did pass quite a few, one Boy Scout troop it looked like, or I don't know, it just looked like that. Some day hikers. We passed more people today than we have so far in the last couple of days, so who knows, but it's all downhill. So here's where we're staying. It's the all new shelter, William Penn Shelter. Pretty nice. It's 2 stories. We just sat here and talked to some other folks, and we hemmed and hawed over what to do, but I just lanced a blister on my foot, and we're ahead of schedule, and it's nice out, so we decided that we're just gonna stay here and have a leisure afternoon and try and go to bed early. See if I can get the footage. Might be too dark. But, so it's got 2 stories. Everybody, it's, I don't know, almost 7, somewhere in that range. We're here at the William Penn Shelter, just having a little hot coffee this morning with our breakfast, and getting ready. It's nice out. We were the only ones here at the shelter last night. I didn't sleep that well. I'm still getting used to sleeping in shelters and just kind of being in the open. I don't know what it is, but it's my brain just wouldn't shut off, and I couldn't really fall asleep all that well. But yeah, we're having breakfast, and it's day 4. After yesterday, looking at the gut hooks and the AWOL guide and stuff, I think today our goal is about 13.7 miles away. Whether we make it there or not, it's kind of indifferent to me. Originally, our plan, if we had stuck to the original itinerary, we'd only be going 6 miles from here, and we're definitely going to go further than that. So, you know, if we don't make 13.7, that's fine. There just happened to be a really nice campsite next to a stream, and then that would set us up well for the next few days. But update, after examining everything last night, Boiling Springs will not be our end date. Most likely. We have, everything's played by ear, but we have, I don't know, we have, what did we say, 11 days starting today? Yeah. 11 days, including today, left before we get picked up. Initially, we thought it was going to take us we're gonna go into Dunk Canyon on our 9th day. We think we're gonna be going in there on our 4th.
From here, maybe.
From here, yeah, from here. So today's day 4, so we'll be going in on our 8th day, and most likely continuing on past it after we get some food and resupply. So it looks like, and then after that, the terrain might get a little bit more elevation, but it's supposed to be nicer. Particularly, there's a huge section that, after talking with some hikers yesterday, is just farm fields. And it's the 18-mile section that we can't camp in, but I'm starting to feel more and more confident about walking through that, because looking at the elevation guide, it's pretty much flat as a pancake, and after talking with other people, it's just walking through like cornfields and stuff. So, you know, it might be a long day, but we could probably move right on through it, and I don't think we'll end up staying in a hotel, but we'll see. So yeah, we're trying for 13.7 today. Supposed to be pretty nice. The road that we were on all yesterday afternoon continues for a little bit, and then everybody said it's a pretty nice section of trail. So looking forward to that. The sun's kind of poking its head out. It's supposed to get sunnier as the day goes on. I don't know, there's a 30% chance of rain every day, but it doesn't look like rain right now. And
It's Easter.
And it's Easter. Happy Easter. I totally forgot. To our family out there, happy Easter. Sorry we couldn't be at either one of your houses for it, but we're doing what we love. And so yeah, we're celebrating Easter out here on the trail. Doesn't really mean much when there's nobody else around either. It's just the two of us. So happy Easter. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish my coffee, and we're gonna get packed up to go. But it got, I wouldn't say cold last night. It got into maybe the 40s, maybe.
Yeah, it was supposed to be upper 40s.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 48, but I don't know. I'm sitting here in flip-flops and shorts and my puffy and this hat, which is more or less to cover the... it's looking better. I had this weird rash form from my hat that I talked about yesterday. But yeah, so we're gonna get packed up, get going. I definitely gotta do some stretching. I feel like when I get up, I'm breaking all the bones in my back. But spirits, I would say, are in high, very high. Foxy's shaking her head, yes. Our feet are doing well. I just leuko-taped a blister that I lanced last night and let air out overnight. So that's nice because it was bugging me all day yesterday, but it should be good today. Yeah, nice shelter. It's huge. Birds are chirping this morning. We had the peepers last night, and nothing came and bugged us in the shelter critter-wise. So, good night. All right, we're going to get packed up, and I'll check in with you guys later. All right, so we're getting our way down the trail, making good time. The trail is gorgeous. I mean, it's getting a little rocky right now, but like that first mile and a half out of camp was just like a dirt path. No rocks, no anything. It was awesome. So, trail's been awesome today. Right now it's, you know, it's like in the 50s. Sun's out on our backs. A little bit of breeze, but nothing too crazy. And Fox did the stop to go to the bathroom and have a granola bar. And I'm just continuing on. There's a viewpoint like a mile. And I said I'd wait for her there. But yeah, you can see that sun coming in from behind me. It's just gorgeous. Ooh, a little rocky right here, but nothing like before. Yesterday at camp, at the shelter, we ran into this father and son going north. It's awesome. They've been, I can't remember. He's gonna be in 5th grade, he said. He's in 4th grade right now. He's very adamant about that. But since 1st grade, he and his dad have been section hiking a week at a time for April vacation, which I think is just so cool. His trail name was Wolf Pup, which is pretty cool. Shout out to him. He was a cool little dude. He was running all around the shelter, and he was like the opposite of shy. wanted to talk to us, wanted to know everything. He told us everything about the trail that we'll be hiking for the next few days. He had all the details. He was super cool. And then his dad, he gave his dad's trail name was like, what was it, like long-haired sheep or something like that. Longhorn sheep, that's what it was. His dad was a pretty cool guy, very mellow. Super nice. They had great info. Yeah, you know, just fun stories. It was nice meeting them. They were only 2 miles away from the end of their week-long trip. But it's just really cool. I mean, he's a little guy, you know, first grade's tough when you start out, and you know, now he's gonna be in 5th. But I mean, he was just so excited about the trail. And I mean, they stayed outside in that rain that we got off trail for. I mean, very cool of them. They were you know, telling us all about how they got set up, and right around 3 o'clock, and right as they dove into the tent, it just downpoured. So yeah, very cool little experience. We met another guy. I think his trail name was Chipper. He was section hiking. Last year he hiked to, oh, what did he say? I guess he said Harper's Ferry, yeah. And so he was going from, Pine Grove Furnace State Park, and he was going north, hopefully to Katahdin. So that was cool. But you know, nobody stayed at the shelter with us, so it was nice and passing conversation. A little rocky where I am right now. Oh, kind of like walking on top of a stone wall at home, but still nowhere near the rocks that we went over the last few days. This has been great. Yep, it's a great day. Cruising right along at this rate, hopefully by 4 or so in the afternoon. Who knows? We'll be done. We'll be at our camp, but you know, there's no real weather in the forecast, so it's not like we're on a timeline. It's light out until, with the moon, like 9 o'clock. So, you know, we have all day. You know, key is, like always, just keeping our feet in check. And so far, mine are feeling great. Bandaged up the blisters, and they're giving me no problems. But yeah, we're keeping a pretty good pace today. I'll check in later. Pretty nice view out there. Apparently this is the site of an old abandoned power lines, like way back in the day. Pretty nice view. All the way down. I'm gonna hang out here until Fox Feet catches up. I got some stuff in my shoes I gotta take care of anyway. So I don't know, since our last stop at that overlook, we went through some rocks, but basically, I don't know, the last hour, this is what the trail's been like. Relatively flat. We've gone up and down a few times, but it's just a dirt path through the woods. This is like something I've never experienced anywhere in New England. So this is just wild to me. And the whole time, I mean, I know it's hard to see through the trees on the camera. It's just this gorgeous view up on this ridge. All right, PA. I'm coming around to you. It's a little bit nicer. So yeah, we're making great time. Fox Feet's trudging along up there, but it's just been really nice. There's been flowers, mountain laurel that's been blooming. There's this whole area of sedum all over the ground. Mostly just been these thorn bushes. Yeah, definitely some kudzu and some other vines and stuff. You can see them here, taking down quite a bit of the big trees and stuff, but it has just been pleasant walking, easy on the feet. I mean, just great. We're about to start our descent down to go underneath Interstate 81 and across some bridges and stuff, and then we'll have lunch. It's pretty awesome. All right, here we go. Going under Interstate 81 in Pennsylvania, which Fox Feet and I have driven over this last year. So, pretty wild. Substantial little, really garbage. Yeah. Wow. Crazy. Way. Bunch of weenie roasting sticks and firing. Pretty wild though. And I believe that is the Swatara River, which at some point we're gonna go across. Pretty crazy. We just passed a huge group of day hikers going back up the hill we just came down, which was brutal on the legs. Long downhill, tough on the knees, tough on the quads, steep as could be. Just kind of wild. Pretty cool bridge. Just took a little break. There's a garbage can over there. So we just offloaded all of our trash. Oh, it's the little things. It's the little things in life. Like a trash can. Wow. So they've had some high water. They've definitely had some flooding. Bunch of debris. Lost strainers. It's kind of cool. We just saw some bikers go by, so we're inside of a big park now. There's a blue sign for it over there. Yeah, we might actually go hiking by a place with a pit toilet, which would be killer. It doesn't look like we get to spend much time in the park though. We are going right up here and across the street. Yeah. Oh, what is this?
Take it all the way into town.
Lickdale Food and Phone, 2.3 miles that way. Oh, these signs look familiar. They look just like everywhere else in PA. They were also very common on the Arizona Trail. All right, up we go. Today's lunch in celebration of Easter, and since we're not home to have Easter ham, is Colby Jack cheese, jalapeno hot sauce, Annie's cheddar bunnies, and you guessed it, Spam. Closest thing I can get to ham. Going underneath another bridge. Just had lunch. It was awesome. We're probably like a mile away from where we had lunch. Cool. Super cool. Oh, gray green water. Definitely had a big rainstorm. Very cool. Okay. Trout Run Trailhead. Supposedly there's a bathroom there, but they're a ways away. Oh, could use that, but all right, on where we go. Oh, looks like we gotta cross the river. In the past, supposedly there's been some issues for hikers crossing. I don't know if Kira has picked the best location since there's a bridge over here. Oh yeah. Oh, Fox Feet. Can she make it over? Well, we've been traveling through this lovely green forest for quite some time, and we've basically been in the forest the whole time, but as you can see, we finally have reached one of Pennsylvania's what do you want to say, fields, farming land. Oh, it's a little narrow, the step, but pretty gorgeous. Wow. Whew. So I think we're just now coming out of I don't know, I mean, a state park. I'm not really sure, but we saw lots of people. Talked to some. They seem really nice. Yeah, everybody's waiting for the northbounders to come through. They're like, have you seen anyone? No. It's pretty funny, but basically we're the only people anybody's seen going south. But yeah, I don't know, we're out in this crazy, beautiful field. I don't know, we got like maybe 4 miles, 3 miles. It's 2 o'clock basically in the afternoon. We do have to go up that big ridge over there past Fox Feet, which won't be that bad, but could be steep, I don't know. But yeah, this lovely field. Great little lunch. Spam. I'm gonna call my parents in a little bit, family, talk to my sister and my grandma and everybody, and just wish them happy Easter. I've missed a couple of them now due to work and just not being in the area, so just another one. But I'm sure they're having ham and potatoes and all the other New England fixings for New England Easter. I know they're supposed to be getting a bunch of rain, all the stuff that kind of went through here. Supposed to be going up there, so hopefully they'll be all right. But most of the snow down where they live is gone. Up where we live, might have some major flooding issues with the snow. So, but we're down here where it doesn't really have. I mean, it's like a 30% chance of rain, so whatever. Passing clouds. Right now it's a little hazy, but I mean, that view. This is what you come out here for, is just this gorgeous view. Something different from the woods of Maine. Oh, God. Okay, so Fox Feet's feet are thoroughly soaked. Mine are soaked, super muddy. So the beavers have created a beaver dam right next to the entire AT. So this huge pond, like you can see it, it spans easily a football field. You can kind of see the white marker at the other side. And yeah, I mean, there's a reroute. It's plus 1.6, and we said screw that. So we got down here and we thought it would be hot shit and find a way across, and there's no way across. So we finally just said screw it and walked right through. And next thing we were like shin to knee deep. And yeah, well, we're across it now. Thoroughly soaked, but luckily it's like a mile to camp. So, all right, pressing on. AT 2019 flip-flop. We're in the tent here. We've had dinner, and it's coming up on, I don't know, 8 o'clock, a little after. We did just shy of 14 miles today, which is a new personal for the both of us together, so that's cool. Really awesome campsite. In the morning I'll do a video of it, but right on a river. We had a little fire, had some more hummus and veggies and bread, and now we're getting ready to go to bed, just sorting out where we're going to go tomorrow. But the weather hopefully holds up for us. There's no signal here, so there's no way for us to check. But check in with you guys tomorrow.